I'm currently performing what I would call my least favorite job on an old Mercedes. And that's refilling the transmission with fluid after I've done its service. You know, changing the filter, draining it out, changing the gasket. Now this only applies up to about 2006 or 2007. After that, they filled the transmissions from underneath. And I know a lot of people are laughing, saying, why do you do that? Well, I'll tell you why. This is a pain trying to fill these transmissions. In the last 20 years, I can't think of how many hours I've spent trying to fill through this small tube. You know, and you sit here and you start pouring up and, I gotta wait. Or even if you lift up on the funnel and if you spill it, it goes on the exhaust manifold. Then you gotta deal with that smell. 2 weeks ago, we did a service on this. It took almost 20 minutes to put 8.5 liters into this transmission. So I said, that's enough. I'm never doing this again. In the last 2 days, this is what I came up with. You know, I do have a pressure tank to fill the 722.9 transmissions from underneath the car. And I said to myself, why not come up with a pressure tank to just fill these old transmissions down through the tube? So I decided right away I needed a bigger tank and I needed this attachment. We have a valve here, we have a filter. We're always going to use a secondary filter when filling the transmission. I'm going to call this the transmission fluid inducer. We're inducing fluid into the transmission, we're not extracting. And you'll feel it hit the pan right there, okay? So now with the valve off, I'm going to go ahead and build up pressure in the tank. So for me, the best feature ever is I can turn on the valve and I can walk away. And you can see here how fast it's inducing into the transmission. You can't pour that fast. So even with the inline filter, you can see there's a very good flow rate of the transmission fluid into the pan. I can go do something else because when this is empty, I've got the transmission where I want it to be. You hear that? You can literally hear this across the other side of your garage or in the shop. It will start gurgling when the fluid is gone. I want to show you how this also works in a 722.3 because you got to see a 722.6 earlier in the video. This is an 83 300D and the pipe just goes right in there, right in the tube, and all the way down, stops. You'll feel it stop right there. So at that point, you're ready to fill these old diesel transmissions as well. Turn off the valve, and then when you extract this out of the transmission, let it drip a little bit. Now I can take this. And this is why it's so important to put in a bag when you're all done for the next use. Okay, and then you can zip tie that off like this and put this away for storage. I know some of you are going to ask, well, Kent, where can you get this? Well, if you're handy, this is something you could make yourself. You have to get some fittings, filter, valve, get some correct size tubing. But I am going to make this available on my website because we have other pressure tanks available for different applications. And this pressure tank is not just for filling transmissions, and I'm going to include something extra. A pressure tank is also very handy for filling rear ends, for filling manual transmissions, for filling transfer cases. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to include this little wand with this tank so you can actually hook this into a rear end or hook it into a transfer case. This right in here has one clamp, and that clamp can be loosened. This can be pulled off because you don't really need to filter rear end fluid. And then you just put the wand on and tighten that down, and now you can use this to fill differentials, rear ends, manual transmissions, and transfer cases. If you want more information about this, just check out the links in the description below the video.